Greetings to all. I am P. Rosemary and today I would like to discuss on the topic CLOZE test. CLOZE test. What is a CLOZE test? A CLOZE test is also known as fill in the blanks. Is a sentence completion test where you are given with a passage having some blanks. Actually, it's a combination of fill in the blanks and comprehension. Options are provided for each of the blanks and you have to complete this with words provided in the options. This test analyzes your understanding of the passage, that is reading comprehension, at the same time assess your vocabulary and grammatical skills. The best things about a CLOZE test is that it is a highly scoring part of the English language section, and if you master it, you can easily fetch good marks. Here, all you are expected to have is a good command over the English language and a flair of grammar, along with good vocabulary. With CLOZE tests are considered to be toughest by many. Here we are providing some simple and handy tips and tricks for the students to mastering it. And they are the tricks which I am going to explain you as point wise. If you remind these points in your mind, and I am sure that you will easily solve the CLOZE test. The first one is read slowly and thoroughly. Here the first one is read slowly and thoroughly. Read slowly and thoroughly. The first step to solve any CLOZE test question is to read it slowly and understand what it is about. It will help you to develop an idea about the topic. That is why read the passage twice, at least twice. It will help you to understand the theme of the passage. Once the theme of the text is clear, everything is downhill from there. After doing this, you can choose the best possible word out of the given choices. Here the next one, the second one, that is link the sentences together. The second one is link the sentences together. The second thing you should keep in your mind is that it is not a set of individual statements, but a passage with sentences that are connected to each other. So attempt these questions keeping this in mind that are connected to each other. So when you are doing this, there will be a very high chance of committing some silly mistakes. There will definitely be some logical connection between the sentences. Just try to understand that connection. Your chances of selecting the right option will become high. Now there is here an example for you all. I can say it as, let me take an example. Greenhouse gases are only dash of the story. When it comes to global warming, changes to one part of the climate system can cause additional changes to the way the planet absorbs or reflects energy. And the options are given as part, whole, issue. Once again we'll read the passage. Once again we'll read this. Greenhouse gases are only dash of the story. So again try to read it and get the answer clearly. Greenhouses are only dash of the story. That means which option will be here perfect. In the above example, we can see from the next sentences that the first sentences is talking about only a part of the story. So the correct option should be part. So the correct option should be part. And then the next one, the third one that I would like to say is eliminate options. The third one is eliminate options. Well, this is the most crucial part. This is the most crucial point. Often we have seen that candidate come across a situation where he is or she is unable to find the correct option. In such a scenario, first read all the options carefully. Out of this, eliminate choices that is easily likely to be correct. This process is called process of elimination. Here you can try this by fitting each option one by one in the sentence. Then check the consistency of these options not only with respect to the given sentences but also in the context of the entire passage. So review the options again in this way. You can easily eliminate 2 or 3 options. There is always a great chance of spotting answers by eliminating all the doubtful options. For example, we will see it as my father waved me goodbye. My father waved me goodbye and and the bus dashed. My father waved me goodbye and the bus dashed. The man sitting next to me was an engineer. The man sitting to me was an engineer and was going to Kannur to participate in a workshop. Here the options are given as going, arrived and started. You have to choose the right one from this and fit it in the blank. Now let us check the options one by one. So we'll check the options one by one. Going. Going does not fit here. Why? Because here father waved by saying the goodbye. How can it be as going? So this option does not fit. We will eliminate option going. And the next one we will see it as arrive. Arrive does not make sense as goodbye is never done when someone arrives. Arrive does not make sense as goodbye is never done when someone arrives. And then the third one, when we eliminate these two options, and the third one is as started. The third option is as started. So started is thus the apartment of word. So started is thus the apartment of word. Then we turn to the fourth part. The fourth point it has go with frequently used words or phrases. Go with frequently used words or phrases. Here you can see it as sometimes it happens that you are confused. Sometimes what happens? You become confused and unable to decide as to which of the given options to be chosen. In such a case, try to see the options again. Try to see the options again. If you see any word or phrase which is more often used than others, then you may go with that option. It could be a verb, an article, a preposition and so on. It could be a verb, an article or a preposition and so on. If your grammar is strong, it will help you a lot. For example, we will see it as can I have a dash word with you? Can I have a dash word with you? And the options are given as fast, quick and then prompt. The options are given as fast, quick and prompt. All these three options are having the nearly same meaning. So which one should delete? So which one we have to delete now? In English language, certain words are used more frequently. Like hardly ever, the word quick and word are also used together frequently. So answer should be quick. And the next one is fifth one. Fifth point here they have given it as, here I want to tell you as understand the tone of passage. Understand the tone of passage. Here, understand the tone of passage. Try to think like you are the author. Try to think that you are like the author of that passage. Understand the tone. Understand the tone of the passage. Only then try to answer the questions based on the author's perspective. Key is to remain neutral and not letting your opinion and prior knowledge of the topic hamper the theme of the passage. Passages are written in a particular tone. They could be narrative, critical, humorous, etc. And etc. Pick the word that fit in with the tone of the entire passage. Here the example is given as Humpty dashed down the hill bumping. Humpty dashed down the hill bumping along the cotton in a tumbling drive. Here the options are given as fell, second one is tumble and then third one is drop. Here we can see that the tone is humorous. So we should choose an option which is humorous in this both tumble and fell are conveying the meaning, but tumble is more humorous, so our answer is tumble. And the next one I would like to say it as, in this cloze test we have to develop our linguistic skills by reading. This is a general tip. I would like to say you as, this is a general tip. It will help you in all the topics that are asked in the English language. Here you can and must read as much as possible. If you read more and more, you will have a good vocabulary, better knowledge of the nitty-grittiest of the languages. But both of these things will help you a lot in the long run. So both of this will help you to long run. And the last one I would like to say you as practice. When you do a lot of practice, you will be perfect. So I want to say you as practice makes man perfect. Practice makes man perfect. So I want to say it as last but not least. Last but definitely not the least, practice as much as you can. Practice as much as you can. There is no substitute for hard work and practice. There is no substitute for hard work and practice. Practice at least 4 or 5 passages every day. Attempt the passages in which you are accuracy less than others. After attempting the questions, devote some time in analyzing the questions. After attempting some questions, devote some time in analyzing the questions. And whatever all the points till now I have discussed regarding the cloze test, when you apply this point, and I am damn sure that you will be perfect to solve the cloze test. When you apply these points or you apply these tricks, I am sure that whatever the marks for 4 to 2, 1 or 2 marks, you will easily score in the cloze test. So please try to use these tricks or please try to apply these points when you are solving the cloze test. And I would like to thank you. So thank you once again.